Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. It's Bumpy here, back today with a new video. Okay, today we're going on a charity shop haul. I haven't done one of these videos for a while, but I had a bit of spare time, so I was going to go around a couple of charity shops and have a look around, so I thought I'd take you with me. So I'll switch over to the footage now and I'll go to two charity shops. The first one is a big cancer research centre. I've got two of those by me, one in Newport and one in Cardiff. I only went to the one in Newport today, but they're amazing. They're stacked with films and they're £5 for £1. So yeah, so type into Google Cancer Research Centre Superstore and see if there's one close to you, because yeah, they do have loads in there. And then the other one I popped to was just a local one, so we'll have a little look what we can find. Okay, so first charity shop of the day, the Cancer Research UK. This is one of the super centres. So this is just the kids section really. I think they try and keep the kids movies separated from the adults one the best they can. Abominable there, however you say it, with a nice slipcover. Lots of your usual stuff then. Rio, We Bought a Zoo, Fairy Vengeance, Christmas Vacation, Home Alone 2. Plenty for the kids to get stuck into. Toy Story 4. You'll probably hear me say this a few times in the video, but for 25 pence, or 20 pence in this store actually, Home Alone Family Fun Edition. You just can't fault it. Bridge to Tarabitha with a nice lenticular slip. Crossroads with Britney Spears. Jungle Safari there. Hotel for Dogs. Marley and Me, the old tearjerker. Simpsons movie. And then over the other side then, got some more grown-up movies. Dr. Zhivago with a nice gold slip. A couple of copies of Quantum of Solace there. Sandwich between an Iron Man. It's a nice double pack here of Rob Schneider with the Hot Chicken Deuce Bigelow. Was that Deuce Bigelow 2 actually, I think maybe? Or it might be the first one, who knows. Ace Ventura pack there, both Ace Ventura films, absolutely hilarious. Dreamgirls, Battleship, couple of X-Men movies. The Fault in Our Stars, lots of rom-coms, always find lots of rom-coms and rom-dramas. License to Wed with Robin Williams, The Tudors, one of the seasons there. What's Eating Gilbert Grape? Oh, that's an unusual one, don't come across that one very often. A couple of Transformers, oh, nice cover on that one. Looks like that's part of a multi-set. A couple in a slip as well, Slippity Dippity. Got the Transformers films in 4K, so I'm okay. Not that I think they're that amazing, really. Woman in Black, good Halloween movie. Some Fast and the Furious there. Abduction with the guy from Twilight, Taylor Lautner. Not that old, really. Well, I suppose it is, but, you know, not super, super duper old. Bit of the Green Lantern. Never even seen Green Lantern, I gotta be honest. I'm in no rush to watch it either. Yes Man, that's a pretty cool film. Knocked Up is hilarious. Identity Thief, not so great. The Duff. P.S. I Love You, no thanks. What's this one? The Switch with Jennifer Aniston. The Shack. Can't say I've heard of that. Sam Worthington, one of the worst actors of his generation, so no thanks. On the Basis of Sex. War of the Worlds, bit of Downton Abbey, and then we got the ones on the shelves then. So this shop is absolutely stacked with DVDs. A couple of Blu-rays here and there. Not too many. I'll just go through these ones a bit quicker. As you can see, just about everything you can bloody think of in here. Eddie Murphy Raw, that's a pretty cool one. Gone Baby Gone, that's a good movie if you don't own it. The Heat, Death Race. Loads of copies of 300. Blue Streak, oh that's quite good with Martin Lawrence. I haven't seen that for a long time. Deep Blue Sea, Get Him to the Greek. The Wire. Ted there, Step Brothers. Minority Report. Coach Carter, that's a pretty decent film if you don't own it. I'm sure I do though. Cinderella Man, good boxing movie. I think that's coming out on 4K soon with Russell Crowe. There's Stardust there that's just coming out on 4K. Some seasons of the OC there down in the corner. DOA, not the Dennis Quaid one from the 80s, unfortunately, though. Rush, that's a good film. The true life F1 biopic. Excuse me. Another copy of Cinderella Man there with a lovely slipcover. That's a nice one. Call the Midwife. Ride Along with old Ice Cube and Kevin Hart. The Core. Invictus. Get into the Greek. Driven, that's okay, with Sylvester Stallone. Okay, then this is our charity shop number 2. Alright, so straight away there is some nice Lethal Weapons there in snapper cases, but they haven't got the first one, unfortunately. Watchmen, pretty decent. Valentine's Day, if you're into that sort of thing. Walk Among the Tombstones with Liam Neeson. Always see plenty of copies of Prisoners. John Wick. Alpha Dog with Justin Timberlake, pretty good film. Still in the cellophane as well. Dragon Showdown, Jungle Book 2. Big Daddy, absolutely hilarious. The Equalizer 2, so quite a good bargain for 25p. The Dark Crystal. Snakes on the Plane, wicked film. Not one you see very often. Zoolander, absolutely hilarious. Planet Terror. Oh, there's The Prophet there, which is an amazing French prison drama by Jacques Sedard. Now You See Me 2 double pack. Don't really like those films. Think they're cleverer than they are. Alvita, and then there's a film there, I'll say a film, a DVD with 3 movies on, but none of them any good. An old 7 there, 2-disc set. Wouldn't mind that, but I just get the 4K or 7 when it comes out. There won't be no messing about with that. The Burbs, oh, and it's uncut. I've been after The Burbs for a while. I haven't got the Arrow Blu-ray, so it's probably going in the bag. Beastly. There's Monster-in-Law, another 7, but that's not the limited edition one. Goal 1 and 2, Con Air. £7 with Will Smith, The Fifth Wave, Hot Fuzz, Collateral Damage, Water for Elephants. Oh, the same old same. Oh, there's Red Surf there with George Clooney. I got the Vinegar Syndrome release of that. That's quite hard to get. There's a Da Vinci Code double pack there. They got The Walking Dead Season 1. Not bad for 20p or 25p. They got these Star Wars, but I'm not sure if they're the ones that haven't been messed around with or whether they are. So I didn't bother getting it, really. If anyone knows, let me know. I'll go back and get it if they're the unmessed about ones. The Crow. Get that on 4K, so I don't need to pick that up, really. Generation Kill, pretty cool slip box. The Witches, absolutely amazing film. Brilliant for this time of year as well. Jeepers Creepers 2. One of the worst movies ever made. Yes, The Lincoln Lawyer and Diary of a Wimpy Kid 1 and 2. The Lincoln Lawyer is really good with Matthew McConaughey. Great film. Some Blu-rays here. I won't buy them for the sake of it, but they got Devil's Double, The Expendables, one of the Hangovers, Men in Black, The Interpreter, Clash of the Titans. And then back on the DVDs, then John Wick 2. Vengeance with Nicolas Cage, Jarhead, Company K, whatever that is. Oh, End of the Voyager is a good film by Okay, so I'm back after the hunt now, so I got a big bag full of stuff. Like I've always said with my habits with DVDs, I got nothing against the format. I will buy anything if it's a horror film and I don't own it, or any sort of like thrillers and stoner comedies and things. If they do come out on 4K, I'll upgrade them, but they're not movies I'm in a rush to go out and buy on Blu-ray. You know, I got a bag here of about, I don't know, say 20, 30 films. 8 years ago on DVD, it would have cost me about £300 in HMV, and it's cost me about £6 a day, so it's just mad, really. And if I bought them all on Blu-ray, I don't know, you'd be talking like £300-400, wouldn't you? So yeah, when you're looking at it like that, I'm happy just to have them on DVD. All right then, so we'll make a start. Let's get the bag, bring the bag a bit closer. First one I grabbed then, Burbs Uncut. Okay, so I love the Burbs, I love Corey Feldman, and this was just a film I always used to watch growing up, bit of a gateway horror, weird ass film. I would like a Blu-ray from Arrow, but it's just one of those films I've passed it up so many times in a sale. Am I ever going to buy it? Probably not. So until a 4K, we'll have this one. And it's a nice uncut one as well. I haven't seen this cover before with like the orangey shade instead of the usual colours. So yeah, the Burbs. Next up we got the Dark Crystal. Okay, so I am seriously thinking about buying the 4K limited edition of this and Labyrinth from Scream Factory. But just in case they sell out or I don't ever get around to doing it, I've done the same with Labyrinth as well. In our movies, I'm probably going to buy on Blu-ray or on standard 4K because I always prioritise other stuff. So for now, it's in the collection, Dark Crystal. Wicked film, like again, another good gateway kind of horror film. Even though it's not really horror by genre, it's quite creepy. All right, then we got this one with Halle Berry and Bruce Willis. This is Perfect Stranger. Like I said, I pick up horror films if I've never seen them, and I got no intention of ever buying them on Blu-ray. Like if I seen this on Blu-ray for like £6, I just ignore it. But 20 pence on DVD, you know, I don't mind Halle Berry. She's done a couple of good horror thrillers, so yeah, we'll check it out. And then I grabbed this one, Neverending Story. So I don't own this film. Again, I'm really considering buying the 4K limited edition that's coming out from Umbrella. Or is it imprint? I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure it's Umbrella. And it comes with a big leather-bound book. It's about £150. So, you know, I got this for now just to quench my thirst. And then if I do decide to buy that one, this can just go back to the charity shop. Obviously, it's got a nice slip cover. Still in the cellophane. So that's always a win when it's still in the cellophane because you can always just shift it on eBay for about £3 probably. But anyway, Neverending Story. Alright, then I grabbed this one. This is more for my missus really, or when my wife wants to watch a film and she won't put up with any of my guts and gore. So I got Mannequin from the 80s with Kim Cattrall and Andrew McCarthy. Obviously the film with the mannequin in the shop comes to life. So I always remember enjoying this one. I think it's got a few sequels as well, but yeah, we'll have a go with that. Mannequin. Okay, this was still in the cellophane. Wicked cast on this. Alpha Dog. So it's got Ben Foster, Emile Hirsch, Sharon Stone, Justin Timberlake, Anton Yelchin and Bruce Willis. So again, still in the cellophane, 20 pence or whatever. Just Carol Folded. Always remember enjoying that film when I was a bit younger. This one you don't see out in the wild too much. Snakes on the Plane with Samuel L. Jackson. So grab this one again, 20 pence. Film that slots in perfect into my horror collection, creature feature collection, but not a film that I'd be willing to pay more than a couple of pounds for. So to get it for pennies, I'm happy. Now I just tried this on Blu-ray and I lent it to my brother and I never got it back, and he's moved house about 50 times since, so I don't know where it is. So this is a profit. This is an amazing film. Okay, this is a French Arab type movie, so it's subtitled, and this guy, like, he goes into jail as like a little dweeb, and it's about his rise to fame, like how he turns from little dweeb into the guy running the show. It's amazing. He like films like Scarface or like gangsters coming of age. Gangster coming of age is funny to say, like, you know, when, you know, rise to the top sort of movies, then this is the one, A Prophet. Absolutely amazing. So glad to find that on DVD after losing my Blu-ray. Alright, this is a good one from Gaspar Noé. I think Arrow done a release of this, but again, don't need to go and pay £18-20 for it. I'd be happy with the DVD. Probably only be a one-time watch if it ever gets watched at all. So I'm happy with this. Find out, this is one of my peaks of the day. Enter the Void. Alright, this was a pretty good find. I know you can get this on 4K. I think this director's pretty popular. He's got, excuse me, like 3 or 4 decent movies. I think they all star Mel Gibson. Dragged Across the Concrete. The other one he does is the Cell Block one. And he does Bone Tomahawk as well, obviously. So, yeah, I haven't seen this. Well, I remember starting to watch it on streaming before and falling asleep. He does do quite long films, the guy who directed it. I can't think what his name is. Yeah, Craig Ziegler or something. I can't see with the light shining off my little light thing like. So yeah, it's on for 152 minutes, but I got a wicked cast. Vince Vaughn, he's in that other one as well. Michael J. White, Jennifer Carpenter from Dexter, Laurie Holden, blonde girl, can't think what she's in. Yeah, Don Johnson. So happy days. Dragged Across the Concrete. Right, I got this. My son, he's always going on there watching these movies and he never find them on streaming anymore. Diary of a Wimpy Kid, I got 1 and 2 in a double pack, so that's alright. He'll watch that on his PlayStation, he won't care if it's Blu-ray or 4K or DVD or fucking Betamax. All right, perfect for the time of year. I love the artwork on this one. The Witches, this is one I would upgrade. I may not buy a Blu-ray because, you know, Blu-ray, DVD, picture quality is a bit better, but like packaging-wise and all, it's not much different. But if a 4K limited edition set come out, then yeah, I'd be all over it. So Roald Dahl's The Witches with Angelica Houston, absolutely amazing gateway horror film. Got this for my son because, well, my other son, my youngest one, he made me pay £3.50 for it on Amazon the other day and it broke my heart. He only had it for a couple of days rented, so Lego Movie. So I grabbed this on DVD now. Again, he's only 7, so he don't know about the quality difference in Blu-rays and whatnot. So the Lego Movie, that can go in his collection. I grabbed Law Abiding Citizen. I was a bit good because I seen it with a slip then in the second charity shop I went to. I think this film is not amazing. Like, it's a bit overrated. Everyone loves it, but it's so over the top. However, it is a bit of a guilty pleasure. I wouldn't, if this came out on 4K, I think it might have had a German 4K, I wouldn't buy it. I probably wouldn't buy it on a Blu-ray either, but when it's only 20 pence, I'll add it to the collection. You never know, you'll have someone over one day and they'll say, oh, have you got that wicked film, Law Abiding Citizen? What's that? Yeah, I got it. Alright, I got the remake of Poltergeist with Sam Rockwell. I didn't think this was too bad when I watched it. Obviously not a patch on the original, probably better than part 3 though. So again, not a movie I'd rush out to buy on Blu-ray or anything, but happy with a DVD, especially when it only costs as cheap as it does. This one's a bit of a blind buy, but like I said, with horror, I'll just grab anything if I don't already own it. The further you are from home, the closer you are to fear. Gone. Alright, so I don't know if there's any. It's an Australian movie, that's why I picked it, because I love Australian horror and thriller. And so it's about like two people in a car doing like a ride share, but they don't know each other, and then obviously the guy turns out to be a nut job, I think. So yeah, I look forward to that one. Gone. I grabbed this one for my missus because, again, you know, I'm not the only person in the house who likes to watch films sometimes, but they certainly haven't got the same eclectic taste I got. So I got a Missed Congeniality 1 and 2. I love these when you get them both in the same pack. Saves on the space and feels like you're getting something really worthwhile, even at 25 pence or 20 pence. So my wife will like those too. I grabbed a snapper case of Deep Blue Sea. I may already have it, I'm not sure, but it's so cheap it don't matter. I'll give it back to them if I have. But I'd like to collect the snapper cases. I wish I'd grabbed those Lethal Weapons. Clue they ain't in the bag. But if the first one would be there, I definitely would have got them. But yeah, so Deep Blue Sea, I love that film. I'd buy that on 4K if it ever come out on 4K, although the special effects would look horrendous, but don't really need a Blu-ray. High Fidelity with John Cusack wouldn't usually be my kind of film, but it's got Jack Black in it as well. It looks like a stoner comedy. So I'm up for watching this actually. So this might be one of the ones I watch and I just put on a pile to just take back to the charity shop then. So more like renting it. Alright, this is like a noughties horror, The Covenant. It's like The Craft, but with boys instead of girls. I remember seeing it once, thinking it was alright actually, so I might tuck into that DVD, but again, it's just to have it in the collection really. Again, I may already have it, I need to look through my thing. I got Alien Autopsy with Ant and Dec. I thought this movie might become rare at one day. It's not a great movie, but you don't see it very often, so it might be hard to get at some point in time. So I thought I'd grab it. It's got Jimmy Carr on the back as well, so Jimmy Carr must be in it in a certain element. Alright, then I got this Wicked film with Viggo Mortensen, The Road. Got a slipcover, Wicked film. I'll probably consider this in 4K, but I'm not too worried about a Blu-ray, middle of the road Blu-ray, like, so yeah, The Road. Happy days. And then this is one by one of my favourite directors, Denis Villeneuve. Arrival, I've always threatened to buy it on 4K and Blu-ray, but I've always ended up prioritising something else. So in the end, I just got to grab the DVD and just be done with it. It's still got a slip. It's still in the cellophane as well. Like, so again, you could probably shift it on eBay for a couple of quid if worst come to the worst. But you know, I haven't even watched Arrival yet. Denis Villeneuve, one of my favourite directors, but I haven't seen Dune 2 or Arrival. I've seen all his other films, but you know, just finding the time, I guess. And then I just grabbed this. I don't know why. It's like £5 for £1 in the one and £4 for £1 in another one. So sometimes you've got to make up the numbers. So I just got Dumb and Dumber. This is the sort of film I can watch with my missus. Like, we like watching Wayne's World, watch Dumb and Dumber, Ace Ventura. We watch like stupid comedies from the 90s. You can't fault them. So I was happy with that, really. I'm not sure if I already got this, but I thought I'd better grab it just in case. Stir of Echoes. With Kevin Bacon. I don't need to talk too much about this film. Again, if it had a 4K, I'd probably buy it, but I'm not in too much of a mad rush for any sort of middle of the road Blu-ray. If I can get it on DVD for pennies. This one, Angel Eyes with Jennifer Lopez, looks alright. Can't remember seeing this one. I remember when it came out actually, but I don't think I ever saw it. It's got Jim Caviezel in it as well, so like a bit of an erotic thriller. Don't mind that genre, so yeah, all over that one. I was going to buy Man on Fire with Denzel Washington because I haven't got it. Again, a bit like Law Abiding Citizen. I find it a bit over the top, a bit too unrealistic, but I do enjoy watching it as well as a guilty pleasure. So I picked it up and then I seen this, so I put it back and I got this because it's got 2 films on: Man on Fire and Unstoppable, the train one. Is it a train one? I don't know. Paul Walker. What is that? Is that Paul Walker? Oh no, it was Chris Pine. Ignore me. Oh man, right. Oh, I don't. Yeah. So wicked. So I can 2 good action films here, both with the man Denzel. And then I grabbed this one. I remember seeing this years ago. I think it was a bit strange, but I might have a. Well, I have definitely got more patience for the trash these days. What's the higher tolerance level for the trash? So this is Unleashed with Jet Li. Like, it's got a good cast: Morgan Freeman, Bob Hoskins. But it's weird. Like, the guy keeps him as a dog. Like, he's got him, like, chained up all the time, and then when they let him off the leash, then all hell breaks loose. So that's Unleashed, a film I'm happy just to have on DVD. Again, another one I'm happy to have on DVD. Don't see this one out in the wild very often. The Hole, or just Hole. So yeah, this is a pretty good film actually. British horror, one of the better British horrors from the noughties, is where they go down in this like hole, manhole type thing, and I think they end up getting locked in or whatever. The one catches this fucking scurvy and all, like, and it gets a bit, turns into body horror. So yeah, really good film, like Hole. And then I got another one for my missus. I was attracted by the pink case, I think. Crossroads. So this is, again, my missus will watch this with my daughter. Just make up the numbers, make up the numbers in the pile. And then the very last one, another horror that I might get this one on 4K if it ever came out, but I haven't seen it in a long time. Lake Placid. Excuse me. So yeah, Lake Placid with Bill Pullman, Bridget Fonda, Oliver Platt. So I've seen like clips of this on like a YouTuber talk about it the other day, and I give me the fancy to watch it. I always remember like the old woman from Golden Girls who was bloody feeding them at the end, like that's a little twist. But I don't remember much else about it. It's directed by Steve Miner. I didn't realise that actually, so he's got a pretty good pedigree. So yeah, so that's been it then for my charity shop hauls. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll catch you soon.